Today, I am interviewing Mrs. Carrie Frost on the topic of Trello. Mrs. Frost is a kindergarten teacher at Aspire Charter Academy. Her administrator, Mrs. Hughes, introduced this website to her at the beginning of the school year. I was also introduced to Trello at the beginning of this school year. It was introduced to me by my building principal, Rashida Green. She introduced this to the rest of the administrative team as a way to keep ourselves organized, as well as the teachers that report individually to us. At this time, we will begin the interview with Mrs. Frost. What is Trello, Mrs. Frost?
Trello is a collaboration tool that organizes your projects into boards. In one glance, Trello tells you what's being worked on, who's working on each task, and where something is in a process as far as completion and timeline. Trello was originally created as a project collaboration tool. It uses boards, checklists, cards, and various labels to assign tasks to members of your team. And you can also see what is in the progress and who is working on what assignment. It is one of the easiest ways for you to handle the task management in your workplace or in your home environment. It can help with both large and small collaborative projects. Projects are represented by boards, which contain lists. Cards are supposed to progress from one list to the next. For instance, mirroring the flow of a feature from idea to implementation. Users can be assigned to cards. Users and boards can be grouped into organizations. Why should you use Trello versus the traditional to-do list? I used to love the simplicity of a to-do list. Add something onto it and check it off when it's done. But there's a huge benefit to going beyond the binary done and not done status for your tasks. What about things that are in progress? What about things that have several steps before they're considered done? With a simple to-do app, you need several lists to track everything. With Trello, you really only need one. Why should others use the Trello program? Get organized as fast as you can think. The easy-to-use interface takes no time to learn, and every action is instantaneous, so there's nothing standing between you or your productive flow. Trello is even better with others. Get the whole group on board in seconds. See their updates in real time. You never have to ask, who's doing what, again. More than just a to-do list or a task manager, Trello is anything you want it to be, such as a lesson planner, a community bulletin, or even a repository for inspiration. Can you tell us the main features of the Trello program? Trello offers the following features. Collaborate in real time with others working on the same project. Invite as many people as you want to on board. It works at any screen size. It's a fast search tool. All your data is private and secure. You can choose who to share information with and who to block. You might share one board with all users and maybe another board with just 2 or 3 others. Email notifications and an activity log help keep you organized and on task. You can attach photos, drawings, sketches to help others understand how the project is coming along and or what adjustments need to be made at the time. Can you tell us some of your own personal favorite features of Trello? Well, team projects are where Trello really shines. Specifically, it has helped to improve communication with my team. It has eliminated email traffic and has helped everyone stay on the same page very quickly. It's so easy to learn, you don't even need a training montage. Trello uses boards as a way to share and provide users with information. You can invite as many people as you want to on a board. Board members can add cards, make changes, upload any attachments, and more. Assign cards to board members, and everyone you will be able to see what everyone else is working on. The assigned folks also get notifications sent right to them. Board members can vote on cards, so you know what everyone's priorities are. You can gain insight into what the team thinks and make informed and effective decisions.
Now, I keep hearing you mention the word board. Can you be more specific and provide some information as to what a board really is?
Sure. Well, boards are actually used to help when it comes to managing large projects or campaigns. You use a board to build your project on the program. You may have a separate board for various projects that you have been going on to keep them separate and keep them on track. You can manage the board and determine how small or how large you need it to be. It really is completely customizable, and it makes it easy for you to stay on track with your goals. On the right of your board, you will notice that there are various different functions that you can choose from. You could add members, change settings, and filter. You can also take a look at the activity feed within your board just to see how much progress is being made and by which member.
What are lists according to Trello?
Well, lists are used along with the boards, and they really separate and track the tasks into columns based on the categories. This helps you to see what is going on with the project and how many tasks are required to finish the project. You can modify your lists as needed to make sure that you are on the right track with everything that's going on.
Can you also explain what a card exactly is according to Trello?
Well, cards are actually the components that fall under the lists. They are the individual tasks that are assigned to the lists within your boards. Each card is a task that is assigned to certain members of your team, and you can track the progress on the cards as well. This is basically a small checklist of sorts. If you click on a particular card within your list, you'll be able to see properties. You can also add due dates, team members, files, or even checklists to the card. You can also take a look at the progress on the card. If you take a look at the progress bar that is located on the bottom of that card.
That all sounds great. Can you tell us exactly what the pricing is for Trello?
Yes, my absolute favorite part about Trello is that it's completely free. So feel free to fall in love. It's here to stay. If only more of life were like that, it would be wonderful.
Now to the nitty and gritty. How do you use Trello at your current school?
Well, I'm currently a teacher at Aspire, but I also am a team lead, so I assist my dean quite frequently. I help her set up tasks for the K2 team and make sure that they meet all their deadlines on a consistent basis. I really use Trello to keep myself and my team organized. I plan out my Trello information monthly using my calendar that is filled with events and due dates for both my team and for myself. I upload all the tasks to Trello and divide the workload up for my K2 team to complete. I love that Trello is updated and kept in real time. Changes made by others appear instantaneously on your computer screen. You never have to wait for a page to reload to see the latest. I feel that the team projects Trello really shines. Again, Trello has helped me to improve communication within my team and eliminate annoying email traffic, and also to get everyone on the same page very quickly.
All right, let's get some specific details to begin using Trello more effectively. First question. How do I title and or label my lists in Trello? Okay, to rename a card, you can double click the name of the card in the board and the card name would become editable. Only cards can be labeled. Labeling in Trello means that the card is assigned to a category. It's represented by a colored tab at the top of the card. Lists can, however, be renamed, their title changed, by simply double-clicking on the title, which puts it into edit mode. When you create a new list using Options, then More, and then Add List from the right-hand side menu bar, you can specify its title. Is it possible to make a sublist inside of a Trello list? No. A list is a collection of vertically arranged cards. They may represent different stages of a workflow. Can I delete a board, list, or card and make it go away forever? Trello doesn't have board or list delete. Archive and close have a similar effect. Card delete has been added recently. How do I search for stuff? Well, you can look at the top of the page for a text box with a magnifying glass type icon. It's right on the left. We talked a lot about how to use Trello professionally, but can you also use Trello in other ways besides the professional basis? Absolutely. Of course. Trello can actually be used by both professionals and individuals. For example, I'm moving to a new house in just a few weeks. When I started the process, I had a bunch of separate to-do lists for nothing or things that I had to buy, to do around the house, to fix, and what's in progress. Trello proved to be a better tool to track my tasks by really just letting me lay out all my to-do lists in one board that has the same done status for everything. It's also really handy to attach images of products that I want to buy, or even to schedule due dates for setting up utilities and adding comments as new thoughts come up. I also believe that Trello is great for grocery shopping. You can organize your board however you'd like, by things such as by the aisle or by department, whatever, and load up your shopping lists. When I buy items, instead of just checking them off as complete, I drag them to the inventory column. This way, I know what's in stock at my house. And when I use it up, I can drag it back to the list where it belongs to. Before you know it, you'll be tracking all of your groceries on hand, which is great for that impromptu meal planning. It's really helpful. Trello is currently being marketed as a collaboration tool that can help to organize various projects and make it easier to get things done on time. You can use it to organize your tasks, create checklists, and search assignments, among other things. And the possibilities are virtually endless when it comes to using this website. It can be used in a variety of different ways. Your imagination is truly the extent of this program. If you are looking for a better way to keep yourself organized, then Trello really can help. It is not only fun to use, it's practical, and best of all, it is free to download.